very much appreciate that. All right. Cancer, let's see what we have for you. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. There's some kind of change to your schedule. There's something here that you're moving on to something new here. There's a situation or a job that you're done with. There is something I do get. Perhaps you felt you were a little bit unappreciated with where you were before, and for you it's kind of like run its course. It's run its course, and you're okay with that because there is something better coming along as well. Once you start with something, you're very committed to it. Very committed, very loyal as well, but you have your limits, you have your boundaries, and if it's not being responded in the right way, then it's you kind of have this feel that, okay, you know what, perhaps it's just not meant to be. I'm gonna go off now, but it's not like right away. You give the situation, whoever you're working with, lots of chances. You give the benefit of the doubt. But after, like, perhaps, if you've had a series of these things, it's that kind of patience, that span gets shorter and shorter because you have more experience, you can read the energy a lot more, and you know the right choice for you to make. There's only so much that you can give the benefit of the doubt to someone. I also see you really don't like to be controlled in any way. And if there's some energy, somebody around you that's trying to do that, it's like they will receive some kind of pushback, and I guess I am guessing for some of you, it could even be just a friend or something that you're like, need them to understand that that's not okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Kind of just rising up to it, and you're no pushover. Very, very, very sweet, very kind, very generous, very open. You have all these amazing qualities. It does not mean that you can be, you're allowed to be walked over, right? No. So it's like, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. And this is where a lot of people are going to start to see that, and show you more respect as well. Funny enough, there are some truths coming through, truths being spoken. There is something that you are, you feel like there's justice, like vindicated, and I'm seeing vindication here for you, Cancer. There's something here that you're like, yes, like justice is here. Something has been proven right for you. Very powerful, very strong. And there's kind of like this a big wave that is coming over to just clear out all the nonsense. And someone is rising up to speak to you finally. It's like someone that has been kind of hidden for some time, and you're not necessarily expecting them, but I do see an approach here, leaving the ball very much in your court. But it's not one you're going to rush to, because it's like, okay, now it's in your hands. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing like, okay, but maybe they can now wait. Yeah. But you're definitely on a really good path here. And there's something that you will be feeling really good at work when it comes to some choices that you make at work. It could be an increase in money for some of you. All right, let's see what the cards have for you. Cancer, 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. And the Knight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. I do see you give a lot of grace to others, as we were talking about, but there's also you needing your own space, which is what we see happening here. And you don't easily conform to another's way of doing things. You can be adapt, or you can be very flexible and adapt. But this is energetically what I'm reading. But you are kind of discovering on your own that you're good to do things your own way, you know. And you really are prospering here. You're prospering with something that you've been pushing forward, some sort of project, something that you feel you've been very, very ambitious by, and starting to see the fruits of your labor here come through. It's been a long journey here with the Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long journey, but it is one that's you're going to start to bear the fruit of it. It's so it can last long. It's taken long, but it's going to last long. You know, and it's like the Knight of Wands is ready to get a move on with things. There's a lot of strong motion here, and you feel prepared. This is a really good time for you. Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. You know, when we're talking about something where you're going to feel vindicated, sometimes that comes back to you, the hurt, the sorrow that you had experienced, you know. And it's like sometimes, Cancer, some things need to go low before it goes high. It gets worse before it gets better, sort of. Like you've already been through that. And these are certain choices that you have had to make that perhaps it hasn't always made others happy or something, but these are choices that are important for you, not for others. And so the consequences, it's like, may have been some sort of dark period where, again, you know, the truths that have come forward, that not something so pleasant, but eventually puts you in a good light. And definitely seeing colors, true colors of people around you. You've distanced yourself. You know, mentally, emotionally, something has not been good for you, and time to just, the best thing you do is to do things yourself, distance yourself, and find that peace and harmony, find that balance. But, oh my goodness, look at this, the Ace of Swords. Look at that, how that's come through. Look at that. Wow. It literally just said, you put in a good light. This is your victory. Your victory. You are being vindicated. I knew it. Here you go. Oh my, you cannot get better than this. This is exactly what we were talking about from the beginning till now. Because that's what I know. This is such a painful, sad card. But I could see that this is the end of it. And here we are. The Ace of Swords, the end of it. Now you are in your element. You are in your element here, Cancer. You should be really, really proud. Things are now, it's like, no one can say anything anymore. The path is completely clear and open for you. You've got this. There is through something that may have felt endless. It's a completely new beginning here, and you know the story ends beautifully for you. Ready for a new chapter or a whole new book. Things will be clear. As we were saying, you can see people's true colors. Things will be very clear and clear as to where you are and who you are as well. And something also you've been visualizing. Love this.